stop it and restart all the time.
Yeah.
Not fair to the people.
Should be starting on now. There we go.
Is it live?
Yeah, it should be live.
Bro, look at this.
What? No.
It's so much worse.
What the fuck? Why is this in slow motion? No.
That poor dog.
Oh my god. Do you want to introduce what's happening with the podcast?
Oh, dude, that probably just killed their ears right there.
Yeah. All right. Welcome, everyone. This is the Off the Dome podcast. This is the first episode featuring HannerJavvy and me, myself, Maniac. Welcome.
Welcome. I'm trying to figure out the fucking mic situation.
It's switched on, right?
Yeah. Is it on? It's
Do you
on.
want the pop filter?
The pop filter.
Goes in front of it. So you and fucking overload it.
Pop.
Popping. We popping.
We just got a new album coming out soon.
Yeah.
Hyped about.
It's called Chateau. It's gonna be pretty dope.
We just been working really hard on that shit.
Yeah. Grinding on the music.
It's a lot. It's sometimes really hard to. I don't know, like do stuff when sometimes you're down here alone and stuff. But
yeah, no,
other than that,
it's hard sometimes.
But other than that, I don't know, I feel like once you get to go back to school and stuff, Berkeley and stuff like that, I feel like
no, I get my shit going. I'll get the networking going. I'll get everything going.
Yeah,
get my shit popping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the goal is not to stay in the basement forever, you know.
Yeah, no, but even if that's what it comes to, like you can have other people down here helping you.
No, exactly.
And not even just that, realistically, the people at Berkeley, the connections you're gonna make are really important, and they're gonna carry throughout life.
Yeah, no, they are.
You'll find those mentors.
Yeah, make those relationships going. Yeah, learn a lot of new things.
That's the stuff that's really important.
Yeah.
About going to school and stuff. I feel like a lot of kids and stuff sometimes get it twisted and the whole. I don't know, they get caught up in the present, and they don't really focus on
the work you have to put in and stuff
what
like
the
that.
work is.
Yeah. How is it?
Yeah. What does that say?
Keyframe for a second as well. The keyframes are.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I know we're good. I think we're good.
Yeah, I know we're good.
All right. Yeah.
But no, the main thing is the stuff that's going on right now. I feel like we got our big boy pants on, and we go to school and stuff, but
yeah.
It must be so much different to live there. I know you did for a year.
But it's college is a lot different.
But you were able to come home on the weekends and stuff. Imagine going to California or
living somewhere that's not even remotely close to Boston. I feel for those kids. I mean, I can't experience what they're experiencing being away from home and all that, but it's hard. I can tell it's hard for people.
I'm sure it's hard
for me, not being even that far away, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hard for people, but
you just got to figure it out, you know. That's part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you figure out slowly and stuff.
Yeah.
But the people that go away and stuff, I feel like it's a good experience for them to get out of their comfort zone and to experience new things in life, and that's amazing, and to make new friends and build bonds and and do new connections and
make new experiences, make new memories, all that stuff. It's very important.
That's what life is all about, is really, I don't know, connecting with other people and getting to, I don't know, your end goals and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
We talk a lot about just goal setting and
getting past those goals and then making new goals and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. New peaks every single time you reach a peak.
Yeah.
It's the video game that has unlimited DLC.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Something Scott
make your own
DLC,
you know. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You can try challenge yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to all the people that did go to school, it's good and stuff, but I just wish in a way that why did school's great and all, but I feel like it's too much harped on, and that college diploma is so much to people.
Yeah.
And you have to get it to get a job that's really good. I know so many people that would qualify for a teacher job that don't have teacher.
Yeah, but even like the engineering, like high end jobs, like you have to be like
that's true.
Like entering it, like doing like an entering job, or like I forget what it's called, like even that you need to have so much experience, you know what I'm saying, like to get even like the entry level job.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get to the entry level job even if you have a degree. Like you have to have experience in it.
Yeah,
So
no,
like
that's
you kind of gotta
thing.
be a little more lucky in college getting like those internships and stuff to get you there.
Yeah.
But like the normal people, even if you like do all the work and stuff, get your degree, there's still like a chance you won't get a job,
because
which is the
you need to
fucked
have
up thing.
experience and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, college is the experience, but like that's not they're talking about like employment experience where you've been paid. And
yes, exactly. Like when you field experience.
Yeah, you're like you're in the field like doing the actual job, not just like training. You know what I'm saying? It's hard though. It's like hard to get like a entry level job. Like I would know. I'm not like an engineer, but like I
still,
can
even
tell
in the
it's
industry, even in the game right now, like it's hard to.
Yeah, the
I'm
music
not saying it's
industry's
hard.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's hard to like get into it and have someone put you on, but like
but like every industry, it's like everyone. There's so many people in the world now. You know, like there's so many people doing the same thing.
Yeah, and you gotta really like stand out.
Yeah, you gotta set yourself apart.
Yeah, and set yourself apart by like your worth ethic and like what you bring to this world, not just like I don't know, like not just like experience and stuff. Like there's got to be charisma and like a love for what you're doing too. Like
like a passion. There could be passionate about it. And
there could be absolutely. And like, the whole connection thing is like I don't know. It's just like
find really other people important. To build with you. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're trying to build this tower, but like you can't build it brick by brick by yourself. Like you need
other people to help.
Yeah, like that's what like teams are for. And
that's
and
what
shit
those
like that, you know what I'm saying?
When you build like walls and stuff, the stuff that's sticky.
Yeah.
And then you put it on you put bricks and then you put the spackle on or whatever, and then you put another brick. That's people. The spackle in between is the people that help you build those bricks.
Exactly.
Because they're not gonna build your own bricks for you.
Yeah, you gotta
that makes any sense.
Build your own bricks, build your own bridges. Make sure not to burn your own bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
some bridges will burn, and like that's just like how it works.
Yeah, or like I wouldn't say they would burn; they like crumble. You know what I'm saying? Like they sometimes relationships just like drop under like stress, you know, or like just like if you don't fix a bridge, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't maintain a bridge, then it will fall.
Yeah, like legit, we have some of those in Stowe, but like,
like
actually, like, like what's it called? But like people in general, like
some people come, some people go,
some people stay
and never leave,
which is
some people stay for a while and leave later.
Yeah,
you know, like a lot of shit happens.
You never know unless you'll try though, which is
exactly
like the most important thing I take away about like every relationship.
Live life.
Yeah, and like take chances and
do things
and just try. Like I don't know, like that's all that could happen. You know, is that you'll fall flat on your face, but you wouldn't fall on your face and learn anything if you didn't do it. So that's like the good thing about it.
At the end of the day, you'll feel better like having tried something and failed and knowing that you can like still try things rather than being like I don't want to do anything again.
Yeah, that's the worst when you have those feelings like oh dude, like I just got like pieced up in that round. Like what am I doing? Like am I doing this? Like am I doing the right thing right here? And like you look around and like you see a bunch of people doing it like what you're doing, but maybe at like a higher level. And you're like, I will find a way. Like, this sucks right now.
Like rise above it.
I will find a way to at least hang with these guys or sit at the table with these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I want to earn it. And that's like what the whole thing is about. Like, you just keep on showing up.
Yeah.
It's powerful. I don't know. Like the whole, just like every day you show up and give it your best.
Exactly.
Like, shit will go, eventually start to play in your favor. Because people will get onto that and they'll be like, this motherfucker's showing up every day, you know. Like this guy is like
he's putting in the work.
He's putting in the work, you know.
Yeah.
Every week you're there. Every session you're there. Like whether it's music in the studio and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're there on time. You're like, when you say you're gonna do something, you do it. You know, like you're a man. Like the thing is being like a man of your word. Like a lot of people aren't like. I don't know. They like stick to their word to like until it matters to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
If you don't get any consequences from it, they're just like, I don't have to stick to my word for this. But it's like for yourself, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean there.
Yeah, this is like saying it's like the same thing with setting goals. Like you're saying you're gonna do something, then you bring it into existence. Like you birth it into existence, basically.
And I'm such a strong believer in that. Like if you believe something, like you can do it.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I don't know. Like if you speak it and you like pray by it and you swear by it,
yeah,
like
and you can do it.
You
can accomplish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like that time that we're hanging out with those people in the car and we're talking about like our dream cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like to have that happen, and like they're just not like thinking about like what their potential is. They're just selling themselves short, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, so what if you dream big and it doesn't work out? Like, you'll find a way.
Yeah. And you're still like
to be happy, to be whatever, you know?
Yeah. If you shoot for the stars, you're still gonna like land on a cloud.
Yeah.
And then you'll go from there. You know?
Go from there. Yeah.
Like, you'll keep shooting for the stars. Eventually, you'll get there.
Yeah.
Like
it takes a lot of try.
You'll fall down. You just gotta keep going. It's like the thing. If you just keep consistent, you just keep going. You get money. You get the things will come to you that you want, rather than you seeking them out. If you just put in the work to what you're passionate for and stuff like that, those other rewards will come, and you won't care as much about getting them as you do. Like look how cool like my life is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather than being like, I need this to look cool for my life to look cool, because you already know that your life is awesome. Yeah.
Some real shit.
Yeah, definitely.
That new Mario movie's coming out. Have you seen it? With Chris Pratt,
yeah,
and like Charlie Day and shit. I think that's gonna be a
I'm
fucking
a Mario.
riot. What's that?
Mario.
I think
it's a me, a Mario.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be like, it's by the same people that did the Minion movie.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like Illumination.
Yeet.
So I'm like Yeet.
You're gonna have Yeet on the soundtrack.
I count money. I'm gonna get copyright.
The soundtrack was pretty fire though.
To that. That was
in the movie. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He got paid a lot of money to do that. He got the bag for that.
I remember seeing that. He did get the bag for that.
Yeah, he's still like up and coming. You know, it's crazy. Like
people want to hear him.
Awesome dude. Like
he's talented in a way. I mean, I don't really.
He produces all his own shit. Like he records all his own. That takes talent. Like people underestimate. Like
underappreciate.
Yeah, underappreciate. Like I mean,
same with Kanye. I feel
a lot of people can do it, but like still, you got to get started. You know, like you gotta get like a laptop. You got to get these softwares. You gotta spend time like making things to make it sound good.
That's the biggest misconception I get.
Yeah. Like takes time to even get to the basic level, and like people are just like, oh yeah, I could do that if I threw something together. You know?
Yeah.
Like it takes time to even get to the basic level where it's like it makes sense and stuff. You know.
And people like I feel like, I don't know, like as far as music goes, or the new generation and stuff, like when I hear like an 80s song or something, like I'm like, that's cool, but like nowadays, like people are taking that 80s stuff and like resynthesizing it and redoing it, and like that's what I think is so wonderful and like powerful about Kanye West. Is like
he takes the old and makes it new.
Yeah,
it's like that's.
And everybody doesn't understand like how, like I show that song to my parents and stuff, but they don't understand like what's happening during what they're listening to. They don't understand that each and everything and like Devil.
It's like purposefully set in a certain place so that it will evoke a certain emotion. Like it takes effort to do that. Like not anyone could do.
Very talented, like extremely talented to make everything like so cohesive.
It's
and
like tastemakers. These people are like they've been in the game. Like Kanye especially has been in the game for so long, like making beats.
I guess that is
like 4 beats experience. A day, 3 summers. That shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's like insane. That's insane work ethic. Yeah. It does take effort to like make hits, and I mean make hits, but like Kanye makes like art. He makes like art out of hits, and then they become hits.
That's my biggest thing with like him and stuff, is like he transcended the music game. Like he like legit transcended it. Like he made it into a fashion game and like now a political game. Like
exactly.
I love people that do that. Like that they branch out. They have an idea and then they use a platform. To branch out.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like exploit that platform for like good and other things.
Yeah.
And that's like all I want to do in life. Like,
exactly.
I think it's so important because it shows that you can take like 1 and 1 and put it together. Oh my god, I bumped the mic.
It's okay.
They're probably gonna get ear caked, you know.
Doing ASMR.
They got ASMR.
But yeah, no, I forget.
No, but Kanye.
Oh yeah, Kanye. What was the last thing you said though?
Dude, how like, just like, fried you are.
Yeah, true.
No. But in terms of like musically brilliant, like I don't know, there's never been anything like him. That like, dude, that guy is like a national treasure. Like he is like not a god, but he's a god in his own way. Like I don't know, like people like that aren't born every day.
Yeah,
you know?
he brought that like sampling.
Actually, that's cap, but
I mean, like people
they just don't realize it. They don't realize they have the potential.
Yeah, they gotta like realize
the confidence.
Like I mean, not everyone has the capabilities of doing that, and like the situational aspect of it is like different for everyone.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. A lot of people, I feel like, still don't realize how much potential they have to like change the world and shit. Cause like, I don't know, if like if you have a really strong belief and idea about something that like causes something good to happen, you know.
Yeah.
You tell it to someone else and you explain it to them and they get convinced like that it's a great idea. Yeah, it's contagious. Like if you have an idea that helps people and helps the world and like there's like no downside to it. There's
but at
like
the same time, I feel for the people that like it must be. I don't feel this way, but for people that must feel this way, like there's so many people on this planet. It's like hard to. How do I say it? Like, it's hard to imagine that you have any impact when there's 7.5 billion.
Yeah.
But in my head, like I will be engraved in this earth somehow, some way. Like it just has to be like that.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that your legacy lives and like you live on forever.
Yeah.
If you really want to live forever, change this world. Yeah. And that's how I feel everybody should live. Yeah. Right? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah. Even like in the smallest way you can, like the smallest with your limitations, like just be nice to people, like help people out and
be a good role model.
Show up, and be about your word and everything like that.
And like
helping people.
You're definitely not the perfect person. Like nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
At all. We're still gonna fuck up and make.
You can still do good in the world, no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, some people like I don't know.
No, but you're right. It doesn't matter. I don't believe. Even like the people that are like have done the worst shit in the world, like I believe that they like I don't know, like I still believe they could be saved. And like some of the people that we've killed, like they could really be a good mind, you know? I don't know. Like we've as in saying like America, not us. But like dude, I bet Bin Laden had some good shit to say. I don't know. That motherfucker was smart.
No, you're right.
Same with Hitler.
Right.
I'd love to sit down and have a talk with Hitler.
Yeah. Like even like the worst people that like we could ever imagine that have been in history of like even the bad has like even the smallest amount of good in it, whether you want to admit it or not. Because like you can say like Hitler's bad and like that's obviously true. He did atrocious things. He commanded other people to do atrocious things, but the fact that like he convinced that many people to do that and rule this, that's like you got to kind of learn from that and take from the good from that rather than taking from the bad from that.
Because we already know the bad.
Yeah,
like,
we already know the bad. If you just
set in stone.
Yeah, if you just take the good from that, being like, I don't know. I mean, it's not good to like not hypnotize people, but like command people to do such atrocious things. It's just like
that's messed up.
Like using the influence for good. If someone like that could have an influence, like that.
Yeah, just imagine if Hitler was preaching something good.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
He would have changed this world, and we don't even know what it would look like. We might not even be the USA.
Yeah,
we could be like something completely transcended and like I don't know, like good.
Yeah, we could just be like one, you know.
Yeah, like hopefully, honestly, I love that. I hate the fact that people like divide us.
Yeah, not that we're like forced to be together or whatever, just like happily elsewhere, you know, like where we want to be. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like no one like I don't know. Well, I mean, then economy would have to work and stuff. Like not no one ruling us, but like
it's hard.
More freedom in that, I guess.
Dude, it's hard to like say like I don't know. Like it's hard to like this whole thing about life is like wicked trippy. The fact that we have people that tell us what to do Like you can't kill people, and like you can't like hurt people like that without going and getting in trouble.
I mean,
like we're
like,
not animals anymore. Like we're something else.
Yeah.
But we are animals. I just am curious to see what like the next stage would be.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna be fucking robots that have like, you know what I'm saying? Because like,
Yeah.
we're still flesh and bones, but we still have animalistic characteristics.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So like,
I
don't know.
Yeah, what is next? You know, that is trippy. But like,
That is
also
trippy.
thinking about like how the system works. Like, people tell us what to do, and like, it's not that we can't do it. It's just like the consequence of us not doing it.
Is so
like,
great.
I feel like that's not acknowledged enough. Like, it's not we can't do something. Like, it's if we do it, or like someone finds out we do it, then they will enact consequences upon us that we can't control.
Yeah, it's not like we can't go in rob Shaw's or whatever.
Don't say. No,
it's not like
going
we can't
to do that.
It's not like we can't do that.
But
like
we
could.
But it's not like
be consequences.
Okay, to clarify, we don't want to do that. That was just an example. This is all for entertainment. Yes.
No, we're gonna
disclaimer.
Fucking rob Shaw's.
Don't say.
We're gonna rob Shaw's. Shaw's is going down. Mark my word.
No. Okay. Entertainment purposes only.
Porn.
No, but like the fact that like I don't know, it's the whole like police thing. Like they enact the consequences that if you do something.
Yeah.
It's all about like morality and ethics and things like that. That stuff is really interesting. Like why we do things and why we have a system that like we were just people and didn't talk to each other and we're just existing. We wouldn't have any. We would just be walking in a straight line doing nothing.
Yeah.
But like
be no direction.
The fact that we can communicate and want things and need things and
I think that
all these things, like the way we set up a system around that is really cool, and like how we are told to do things and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like, I don't know, like people like can like make empires and stuff like that, and like not control people, but like have like a really positive influence. And throughout history and stuff, like that's what's happened.
Yeah,
I don't know, like I just look back and like all the people that have like are carved in stone and stuff like that. Like there were so many other people that weren't, but they stood out from their time period.
Yeah.
And I just like that, and I think that's perfect. And like I don't know, like even like the people that you like hear about like once in a while, like King Tut or whatever. Like that guy was like a big deal back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I forget if like I can't remember my history correct, but like I can't remember if he was like a leader that was bad or good.
I think he was a little fucked up.
Yeah, but like I mean, things back then were different, right? Slavery was still going on. Like they used slaves like that were Egyptian, right? But like they still used people that weren't paid, but like they weren't being paid because they had housing, right?
I think it was just it was weird. Like they didn't look at humans the way we look at humans.
Yeah.
They look at human as like I can give you food and you're gonna be my slave pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna do what I say. And
because I have the power. Like I have power over you.
Yeah, I control when you eat or if you die or live.
Yeah.
So like they became like almost like pets. And like that's like what I think has changed in like over that time since slavery's gone.
Yeah.
I think people have realized like, oh, we're like one. We're like all together. Like it's not like human like, and that's something beautiful too, that humans have finally realized like, oh, we're all together. And it's like, no, if a human is like speaking to us and has emotions, we should probably hear him out.
Yeah,
we're not
gonna listen,
like,
not like try to interrupt them and stuff.
Yeah, or like not even interrupt like their living or like what they do, or like they're just gonna be them. And if they're a danger, then they're a danger, and you might have to like de-escalate that shit.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. It's just a lot of the shit that happens in the world is like fucked up and tangled up in these economic things, and it's like a mess of wires that you like have to untangle and know what's going where and who's going where and who hates who likes who, things like that.
It's almost like too much.
Yeah, it is too much. Like
especially if you watch the news all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's like you can't do that and still like I don't know, focus on your shit. Because like there's so much stuff out there that's going on in the world.
Yeah, it is.
And
crazy.
It's all fucked up.
It is.
I mean, some of it is good, but like,
there's an overwhelming amount of bad though.
Yeah, because of how many people there are.
Yeah,
like there's 7.4 billion people on this planet.
Yeah, there's like a ton of people who are like still starving and
but
struggling with food.
That's the crazy part. That's like evolution in a way.
So.
Because every single time someone dies, like something strengthens. A family strengthens. A mental strengthens, and then that's carried down through so many people. Oh, or they learn, oh, that's how that person died. We're not gonna fucking do that again, and then the next person doesn't die.
Yeah.
So that's
it is a form of evolution. Just think about
all those people that have died in stupid ways, just to learn that, oh, maybe we should use a stop sign here. Oh, maybe we should have like a fucking.
That's crazy to think about.
Like someone,
a trial and error.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we had to figure that shit out.
We fucked up
people
so
were dying.
Much. Yeah, and people died.
Yeah, and nowadays we have like systems in place that like are safe. Like they have like the crash test dummies.
Yeah, everybody stays alive now.
Yeah, like there's no human trial and error, because if there was, it would be kind of like, what is it? Unethical. Like to test on humans is horrible, and like
because once again they have emotions and they have feelings.
We can still kill animals as much as we want. Little rats that don't have I don't think they. I think they have emotions actually. Like I think they feel things, but like I don't know.
But like we came from that fucking.
Yeah, it's just like where do we draw the line of like? Because it's just we have brains that just are a bunch of evolved systems, and like at what point do we say like, okay, this is the line where the system is, if we killed it we gave a fuck, if it was below this we wouldn't give a fuck, what I'm saying? Where's the limit there? It's just a weird question, because like you can't actually define that, because evolution
it's hard to define that.
It's super gradual, and like you can't be like, oh well, when you get this part of your brain, then like I mean you can say that, it's just like a weird thing to say. Because like what makes, like if I don't have that and I have like what would you call it, like not like a disability, like a illness, would you say?
A little bit.
Or if you had just for all intents and purposes, fucking you had part of your brain out and you couldn't properly function, like do you say that's less of a human? No.
That's a good point. No,
no,
because they still have,
like
because they're still a human.
Yeah.
But there's like I don't know where that line would be. It's hard to say.
I mean, you can draw the line at like, do they have skin? Do they, like
do they have
fur? Like,
do they have eyes and stuff? And like, are they human? Like most
can
people
they perceive like what's happening and understand it?
Yeah. Rather than just like
and then repeat it. Like I think that's what makes us humans. Like we experience things and we have the ability to process them and then reinterpret them.
Yeah,
and, like,
in our own ways.
Yeah.
And like we might say it a little differently.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the coolest shit in my opinion.
That is. Off the dome.
Off the fucking dome.
We're just
spitting
riffing.
Shit. Spitting shit, yeah.
Hell yeah. We got the lion here.
The fucking lion.
It's collapsed over there.
Collapsed in the bag.
Hell yeah. What else? What else is going on?
Oh. A lot's going on. Just life, and life's everywhere. A lot of shit's going on.
A lot of shit is going on. It's crazy.
Training is good.
It's good.
It's a wild roller coaster.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy for like it's weird because like we both need certain things. Like I met Nate and Scott, and like we were talking about this. I met Nate and Scott, and like your music's coming along so well. Like it's like you need people like that, and you'll find it. Like
just need people to be like, you need to improve this specific area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they can pick out your weaknesses.
Yeah, like when your trainers like watch you doing things, or like, what if you do it this way? Like, what if you like, or you could improve your technique with doing this? Like, it's the same thing. Like, what if you use this sort of plugin or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then those relationships build and those bonds build, and then eventually like you'll be calling them about like, yo, like what like. is my house okay? Like,
Yeah.
how's your dog? Do you need me to watch your dog?
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. Like,
call me, be like, your house is on fire. I set a house fire by accident.
house fire. Yeah, it's some shit. Scott
Cooking
would
some
do.
omelets. I set the
Scott
house on
would
fire.
eat fucking whole thing of eggs and then eat a whole thing of bread and be like, "Wait, what? The house is on fire?"
It's like just eating while the house
just
is on
eating,
fire.
like on the toilet,
In the dining room.
in the dining room toilet.
The toilet's in the dining room.
The toilet's on top of the dining room table, and you just like going to the
Oh
bathroom.
my god. Yes.
But yeah, this goofball sleeping.
On camera.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I'm glad you think the music's coming along good.
I think it is.
Been working on it.
It's crazy every single time. Like, I don't know, like all the stuff that's new and stuff. It's crazy how much like we improve.
Yeah.
Like over like a short amount of time.
Exactly.
But like it's just think about like how crazy it is like over years.
Yeah. Imagine like how much we can improve if we just keep going steadily and
every day.
keep improving every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And get so far, like make so much
now
great shit
that's
happen.
like a trip. That's like a perfect example of like just like life is
like, and like in 20 years we'll be looking back and being like, remember where we were, like right here doing like the first podcast or whatever, or doing just talking about things for the first time and where we are now, what we're doing now and things like that.
Yeah.
Like you'll be in like UFC cages and shit. I'll be on like performance stages and
it'll be
like
that.
Wait, that rhyme. That rhyme. I could write that down.
Yeah,
write that down and make that a song.
That would be a dope song. That'd be a dope song. What song would that be?
Went from writing rhymes and pages to UFC cages and performing on stages.
Shit.
Went from minimum wages to your turn.
Went to minimum wages to lavish bunks in the
wearing trunks in the pool.
Lavish trunks in the fucking zoo.
In the zoo.
In the zoo.
Because we're so cool.
New York City.
New York City, Brooklyn Zoo.
That was a little freestyle.
Entitled Poem 146.
Poem 146. Our Father who art in heaven.
Our Father
who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Do a prayer every time before the podcast.
I will be done on earth.
Fuck these buns.
Dude, honestly, I love Christianity, but like Muslim, no.
Islam is cool though.
I'm sorry, Islam.
I've heard a lot of cool shit about Islam.
Once you learn Islam, it's like game is over. Like
you're just done. You're gonna die.
You're not gonna die, but like once you learn once you learn Islam, it's like
the religion for you. Like you don't leave that religion.
Yeah.
Really. Like people.
Christianity's a fucking joke. All right. All those motherfuckers are so lost and diluted and
I feel like
and rapey and like
you just I feel like a lot of I don't know, maybe I'm marginalizing a little bit, but like marginalizing just like margarine
the shit
that white people fucking crackers for using those margarine on the crackers.
But yeah,
like they're like too about the Bible word for word rather than taking the lessons as God intended it. You know what I'm saying? Like
God intended for us to live free and fuck. Yeah. That's like legit all he wanted.
Like you don't read like books and be like, I'm going to like, I don't know, you read The Great Gatsby or something. I'm going to have this mansion and I'm going to die in a pool. Yeah, no. Like no, you learn like that there are downfalls to like being this millionaire and like there's other societies that I don't know. You learn lessons rather than learning like I'm going to do this. Yeah. I watched Scarface. I'm going to murder people. Yeah. I'm gonna create a cocaine empire. Like that's obviously not what's happening.
No. And same thing with the Bible, bro. Like it's not it shouldn't be interpreted word for word. Yeah. Like it's like a good thing. It's a good set of morals. I'll give you that.
There's a lot of great messages in there, like for your brother, what you do for yourself, right?
Yeah, dude, absolutely, absolutely. But then people take it too far, and same with like the whole fucking First Amendment, Second Amendment shit, like amendment. Sorry,
people were carrying muskets back then. What the fuck?
I know, and now people are fucking carrying like sawed-off machine guns and shit.
Yeah,
like shit that's meant to kill humans and not
yeah,
it's cool, use it at the range.
Yeah,
But
I get it if it's like hunting is cool in like certain situations where you have game to hunt that won't be like extinct, right?
Yeah.
Where like you need to hunt unless like I don't know, you're saying like you need to get food and things like that, and you do it for game and for sport, and I get that. Like if you have animal to kill and it's not gonna go extinct, that's good.
Yeah.
But like if we're just giving access to like access to guns to these people that like don't need an AR 15 or like these like shotguns. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
But like they don't need them to just go into schools and blow up the place. Like
that's
fucking
true.
Load up the place. Like we don't need those people.
Kids get a hold on that.
Yeah, I just feel like we could do something. There has to be something where we can divide, like knowing what, like I think it's just background checks, like knowing what people are his intent is going to be.
What I think it's gonna be eventually, what I'd like it to be, is that each and every gun has a fingerprint on it. So it's your gun, it's registered to you only. And like, dude, I'm all for having guns. I think they're great.
Yeah.
I think they're fun to shoot, and I think they're fucking badass. But I think if I was gonna have a kid, and if I was gonna have guns around him,
you could make like a lock or some shit where it's like activated by your fingerprint.
Yeah, like if you're gonna squeeze the trigger, you'd have to have like your fingerprint on it.
I feel like if you integrate that, like it will turn off a lot of like people who've been just using the same guns for a while. If you just had like a lock that you put on, or like a case even, like if you just put it in the case and you had like a fingerprint,
I would let my niece or nephew not play with it, but like hold it and like see what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, with the unloaded, but say it was loaded and they got a hold of it, like, so they don't shoot their friend or whatever.
Yeah, you
like,
make sure
put like a fucking finger thing on the trigger.
Yeah.
A finger reader on the trigger. I think that would be like mad smart. I don't know, like that shit.
If it doesn't work like 2 times or some shit, or like even 1 time it just locks up.
Yeah.
Then you have to do a specific thing to unlock it.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you just need to put the right finger on the trigger. But I think that's the future of that whole thing. But as far as like the whole, dude, I work with kids, and if any of that shit were to happen, I feel for. I've never had kids, but I have nieces and nephews and stuff like that. But like, if like that, like that must be so hard to lose your child, like that too, like someone takes them from you.
Someone just like deranged person who like doesn't have a reason to be there.
But also,
and like other people aren't, like, I don't know, like the security guards too. Like, remember that, like the police presence, they like didn't do shit, and they're like they let him in the building. Like, how the fuck do you let him in? You gotta like, if you see him armed or like even have like, you gotta tackle him at least.
Yeah.
You know, like, or tase him or do something.
It's either you or the
Why the fuck is he going into a school? Like, he was an 18. Like, the specific thing I'm thinking about is like the 18-year-old who shot up
in Texas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one that I'm thinking about. Yeah,
last year.
Like, why? How are you letting it? Like, I get if they're like, obviously you're gonna be stressed in that situation, but like, it's your job as a police officer. Like, you took on the mantle to like do your job and protect the citizens.
Yeah,
that's what your job is about. It's like what you signed up for.
It's like it's like textbook police officer.
Yeah, it's like no matter what, you will like die for your citizens. You know, like that's what police officers do.
And that's why I have so much respect for them and so much love for them.
Me too.
Like endlessly.
Like it takes a lot of heart to do that. It takes a lot of like gut to do that. And
I train with a police officer, a state trooper. And shout out, by the way. But like, yeah, dude, like he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and like one of the realest guys I've ever met. And he changed my perception on what the police are and what they do. And how chill they are. And like, I think if you're in a community like that, and like, yes, there's gonna be shitty people. Of course there's gonna be shitty people, and some of those people are cops. But like, not every cop is bad, you know? Like, there's shitty cops.
I hate that whole like all cops are bad, whatever. Like
we need cops.
Yeah, like we need good cops.
We need good cops.
Like it's just like, I don't know.
And sometimes we need the bad cops to see where we went wrong.
Yeah.
See how they got let in. But even when those things do happen, like, it's so hard for me to see, like, this is what really kills me. Like, 30 years after a murder, the person still hates the person convicted of murder. like that hurts because they're still hurting when in reality they just need to forgive and mend that part of life. Like you can't change what happened, so
not everyone can accept it.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's really hard.
They're just like, it's unaccept. I can't like accept that my son is gone, my daughter is gone.
You're right though. You're right.
My family member is gone. So it's just hard.
But over time, like,
over time you can definitely
do that. But it's hard, and that's something I feel like people always need to do is forgive and understand, and the life that still is alive. What can we do with it? Like, yeah, you took my son's life maybe, but like you're still alive, so let's get you fixed up. Let's get you okay and like happy, and like, yeah, you did that shit to my son, but I can't take that. You can't take that back. He's dead already, you know. So,
but it's just up to people that seeing if they like deserve it and stuff. It's dependent on people's opinions and things and what they did, and like,
and it's wild that we have people choose whether if people live or die. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, everyone is just a person.
There's no one above us. Saying,
I mean, they know more about law and like how the system works, you know.
Yeah, the system works, but that person like I don't know, like I would never want to sentence anybody to death. I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. If anything,
it's like a morality thing. Like it's person to person, like how you judge things like that. Is why it's called the judge. You know, like the judge and the jury, and then you have other people that are judging things and being like, "Is this acceptable? Like what happened here?" And
I think it's important.
Like it's a good system, but like a lot of time it just doesn't work because people have biases against a certain race or a certain thing or
culture.
You know what I'm saying?
But dude, it's hard sometimes. Like if you're scarred by a particular incident with like a particular member of a culture or like anything like that, it's hard to put that bias past you. But be aware of it. But don't let that affect the way you see new people of that culture. Like I'm might be like a little bit scared of certain people. Like, but I'm not gonna like.
You judge them as a person.
As a person, like
rather than on their culture.
Like that's the people. That's what people think in their minds. It's like I'm scared of that person, but I'm not. Like I'm not gonna be able to like. What the fuck?
You know, like just judge upon race and culture and things. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time also that it doesn't get like represented in court like good enough, like who the person is specifically, and like I mean, lawyers do a good job of like asking questions and stuff. It's just like sometimes it's missed like who the person is and what their personality is. And, I don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm fucking tired.
Fucking beat. I'm about to wrap this up. I gotta go to bed.
Oh yeah. All right.
It was good to see you, brother.
Fucking wait. Look at the screen. Oh yeah. It's good to see you too. We did
I always love the conversations.
Hell yeah.
We've been having these conversations for like, dude, like since the pandemic. You know, like Weez and I would
thinking about these things. Having deep talks.
And I think they're important to like get with a homie or like get with someone that you trust and love and and like just talk about real shit and like how you feel and like
not like holding back. You think it's like cringe or stupid and shit. Things would be cringe until they're not. You know, just
that's the thing. Like
having these talks.
It may sound corny and all,
you just
but
gotta keep with it.
The shit that's corny is like usually right, which is weird. It's I know it's weird, right? But like all the stuff that's like
gotta accept
basic or like fundamentals, like all that shit's probably really important.
It is.
And most people skip over that. They just want to do.
I mean, the foundation and like foundations is always the thing. If you don't have the foundation, then like your skills can't progress like far enough if you don't know like I don't know like for my software and stuff. If I didn't know what certain things do, like where am I gonna get anywhere? Like, how am I gonna do anything? And it's the same with like learning basic techniques and founding techniques and why the like jujitsu works. You know? Like if you didn't know why, like or like the reason behind it, I feel like I don't know, like your skills could be like hindered in a way. You know? And it's the same thing. Like get a foundations.
We'll get Weez in there one day.
Yeah.
We'll get Weez into the jiu-jitsu room.
Gonna
Monday.
get fucking
no,
tossed around.
No, you'll have fun. You'll have fun.
Yeah.
Get passed around more than Snoop Dogg's blunt.
Blunts in the gym.
Nah. Free smoke at work.
What? Have you seen that video with the guy in the LA gym?
The LA
like,
Fitness?
We can smoke here? He's like, no. Like, we can smoke here.
It's called a pre-toke. It's called a pre-toke. I'm pre-working it. Like, what?
He's talking to that one guy. He's like, try it, pre-workout. You got 3 reps left. He's like, please go away from me. Please leave right now.
Please leave. And he's like, exit the vehicle. Disembark, dude. Dude, we have some wild stories. I remember that shit?
Yeah.
We were like in the bus. Oh my God. Yeah, you weren't there though. So this was like 8th grade. Was it?
I think so.
It was like 8th or 7th grade. And we had this guy as a principal, and he would always lick his face. And one day he was licking his face just too damn much.
No.
I was in the bus. I was in the back of the bus, and I rolled the window down. And
he sees this.
He was just like licking his mouth. He doesn't know his name.
He doesn't know
his name. Okay. So he was just like chomping on those fuckers. And like going down and like just like vibing down the fucking street. And I just ruined this fucker's day. And then he ruined mine.
But hit him in the face with a water bottle.
Yeah. So like I saw him. And me and my friend Ginny, we were in the bus, and I remember him just saying, yo, throw that shit, Javi. Throw that shit. So I just threw it out the window, and I didn't even mean to hit him, but it hit him in the side of the face.
Got
and his glasses knocked off, and his tongue like went like it just went like it was like flopping all over the place when he hit the ground.
You stopped the bus and threw away.
Yeah, he didn't chase us down actually. He like the bus driver saw me do it too. And they stopped the bus, and he came on the bus, and he's like, who threw that? And I was like, I did, sir. And he's like, it's time to disembark. And I was like, what does that mean? He means get off the bus. And he got like so pissed. But that guy was like a freak, you know? Like I feel like he was into some freaky deaky stuff. But all love.
Yeah. I hope he's doing good now.
I hope he's doing good. Yeah. He's probably still licking his lips, you know, maybe like licking that burger sauce off his face. But like
eating some good
burger sauce off his face in the middle of Alaska.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Skiing or something.
Skiing in Alaska while being eaten by a bear while eating burgers.
A bear.
by eating a bear, you know? Like, you know, he's
the bear's eating him and he's eating the bear.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
Having a good time. It's
actually a bear burger.
Yeah.
So he's eating double.
It's a great experience.
The bear is a cannibal now. The bear is a cannibal now. After the fucker ate
Hannibal.
Cannibal actor.
We should do like some skits or some shit on this show. Like we should make this a show.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Like an intro song and shit. Like, what if we made episodes like Eric Andre and shit? We just had like sketches. We just go out, take the camera,
and then also like ones like we just talk like this.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be hilarious.
Or we just play video games, whatever. This podcast is gonna be whatever the fuck we want to do.
Yeah, like when we're not training or making music, this is what probably
gonna vibe out and do whatever we want.
Yeah, usually probably at like it'll probably be at like nighttime because we work all day and like
on the late shift.
Late shift. Maybe not this late. This is pretty late for us. But
yeah, it's just midnight.
It's almost midnight. Is it?
It is midnight.
Is it really? Shit. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah. It's 12 o'clock.
But yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Stay tuned for the music and the jiu-jitsu things and everything off the dome.
And yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good night, Weez.
Good night. End the stream. Goodbye, everyone.